Hey there guys, Abner's Reviews here, back with another unboxing, and today we have the SpecterPro G27SL-IPS gaming monitor. Okay, so here we go with our SpecterPro G27SL-IPS gaming monitor.
Perfect.
As you can see here, it's an IPS logo. So it includes an AMD FreeSync technology with it. And the refresh rate, it's 75 Hz instead of the normal 60 Hz. So here are some of the features of our monitor. Of course, it's HD slim design, low blue light, flicker free, low power consumption, VESA mount ready. Okay, so let us continue with our unboxing. Let's go. Okay, so now we have unboxed our SpecterPro G27SL-IPS gaming monitor. So this is what we got from our box. This too will form our monitor's feet. This one will be attached to that one. This is the actual feet that will touch our table. So yeah, so these two, there's an HDMI cable and our power supply cable, and of course this is our 27-inch panel right here. So in terms of mounting the monitor on our base, so it's a triangular feet of a base right here for SpecterPro. And I believe that this is the one that's going to be connected to the back of the monitor. And FYI, the screw is right there at the bottom of that stem. It's metal, really feels sturdy right here. Feels like a hammer or something similar. And this should be attached to the back of the monitor and then attached to this base right here. So this is the back of the monitor. So you see a branding right there, SpecterPro branding. I believe this is the power supply, or at least where we would connect the power cord. In there, so this would be where we would be connecting the base that comes with the monitor, the one I showed you earlier. So we zoom in, we have our HDMI port right here, we have our VGA port and our audio port. I will go ahead and mount our base right here so we can put the monitor upright. So there you go, guys. That is our SpecterPro G27SL-IPS gaming monitor.
Perfect.
We have connected our monitor to our machine. So the power button is right here on the lower right corner behind the panel. So it's the first button from the bottom. So if you click on it like so, there's the SpecterPro branding right there. Okay, so I'm using the ISO monitor test. So it's ISO.be. We'll be figuring out together there are dead pixels or color bleed that we can find using this test. Check all of it and then start test. Right, test pattern. Use the test pattern to check the image quality. I think that's pretty subjective. Image looks good. Defective pixels on black. Although I'm not seeing any dead pixel right now, using the black color on the monitor, there are a little bit of light bleed on the edges of the monitor. So defective pixels on white. So again, some bleeding in here on the edges. No dead pixels though, so still good. Okay, that looks good. Green looks good. Blue looks good. Uniformity. Assess the uniformity of the image using various grayscales. Brightness should be equally distributed across the entire image, and the image shouldn't have any colorful areas. Okay, so I guess we can adjust the gray tones here. So that's 25%. Again, there are light bleeds all over the place. Well, but that's okay. Let's move to 50%. I can still see those slight bleeds on the edges. And it's not that uniform in terms of the grayscale. 75%. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's not coming through the camera right now, but I can see a lot of bleeding at the edges again. And it's not that uniform in terms of the grayscale. But that's okay. That's why we're testing it, right? So let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. Gradients. So again, it's not that uniform. So yeah, so same thing with the earlier test. Let's do sharpness. Okay, that's sharp. I can read the text. I can definitely read them. So let's, what's the other option? Oh, white on black. So yeah, if I zoom in, you probably see it there. So that's sharp enough for me. Okay. Next, gamma. Determine your monitor's gamma value. Use the slide bar to change the logo's grayscale until the logo blends into the background to the greatest possible extent. The value shown corresponds to your monitor's gamma value. So let's move the slider. It was on 1.5 earlier. I think that's the best it can do. So moving on. Response time. I'm not sure this test will help us right now. Okay, so there you go, guys. Some tests the monitors pass, some it didn't. All in all, it's good. It is a budget monitor, by the way. So we just have to manage our expectations. Okay, so this one is the very well-known refresh rate test. So this is testufo.com. These are different FPSs. So the bottom one is 15 frames per second, the middle one 30, and the one on top is 60 frames per second. Okay, unfortunately, I tried to adjust the refresh rate to 75 Hz. I couldn't find any setting on Windows to adjust the monitor to 75 Hz. No options were available, so I don't know what happened there. So we're just right now on 60 Hz. As you can see, this one on the top right here is what we're looking at in terms of the 60 Hz value. And I think it's pretty good. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to adjust this one to 75 Hz. Maybe I will have to report back to you guys if I found any solutions, or maybe the monitor really doesn't have a 75 Hz feature with it. Oh, that's a bummer, because that's what it says on the box and online. So yeah, so those are our buttons right here on the back of the monitor. So this is our power, and these are the various settings that you can use with this monitor. So those are indicated on the user manual, all of these. This is the power button right here. So HDMI, as you can see, is connected. This is the power cable. There's the VGA and the audio out. So this monitor does not have a speaker, so you have to plug in a cable on the audio out right there. That's the last port on the back of the monitor. Okay, so starting from the top in terms of the buttons. So from the top, it's the menu right there, so you can change your brightness, contrast, and other stuff right there. The second one is the down button right there, so for you to choose which one to adjust in terms of the items. And this third one is the up button, so that's down button and an up button. And the last one is exit. So there you go with the buttons. Please feel free to explore on how you can be familiar with the buttons. It's really not that intuitive, and you can't see any legends on the screen menu. So I guess it's just a matter of getting used to them, right? So there you go, guys. Before I forget, there's an option right here to put on the crosshair on your monitor. Maybe that's for gaming, I'm not so sure. But yeah, so there you go. You can also choose which crosshair you want. So yeah, right there. So I already have a crosshair visible in here. If you want to put it out, just click on the exit button. It's the second button from the bottom. So there you go, guys, with our unboxing and review of the SpecterPro G27SL-IPS gaming monitor. So again, this is a 27-inch sized panel. It has a 1920 by 1080 resolution, response time of 5 milliseconds. Refresh rate is 75 Hz instead of the normal 60 Hz. Dynamic contrast ratio is 60 million to 1. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is a big monitor, guys. It's not an ultra wide because it comes with a frameless design. Really does look big. There's a SpecterPro branding right here. really subtle one. Won't notice it's there. If you have comments and inquiries about this monitor, please comment them down below. If you like our video today, please toss a like down there. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to Abner's Reviews. Do not forget to click the notification bell. Please select all so that you'll get notified when we upload our future videos. Once again, this is Abner's Reviews, and I will see you guys on the next video.